Hi everybody, Coach Amanda here, and welcome to how to care for and how to foam roll your calves. Your calves have three primary muscles closest to the surface of your skin, and they connect into your Achilles tendon. By caring for the calves and releasing the calves, it allows the calf to stretch, and it allows you to load your leg, load your glute even, easier when you are running. I have chronically tight calves, so I work on this all of the time. I could go on, but without further ado, let's get into the calves. I have one soft tissue release ball. A lot of people use a lacrosse ball, which is great. It's hard. This is a yoga tune-up ball, but whatever ball works. I have one yoga block. A book will also work, a thick book. And I have a foam roller. Let's get down onto the ground and start to work this out. Okay. There are two primary zones on the calf for the purposes of this soft tissue release. I'm starting to place the foam roller underneath the top part of the calf. We'll call it zone 1. Once you're here, I like to make a sandwich. The bottom part is the foam roller. The top part is the ankle, and the meat is right in between. Press down through your hands and lift up. It kind of becomes an upper body and a core workout too, unfortunately. So we're taking tiny little forward and back motions, not really big ones, tiny little forward and back. You do that about 4 times, and then you shift from side to side, just like that. Finally, make some ankle circles, and then you can flex and point the front foot. Okay, then we move on to the second zone. Down just a little bit further. We're not all the way down this far. We're gonna come up just above it. Make that sandwich, crossing the top ankle over, and then lift the torso up. By the way, lifting your torso up is completely optional. You may be getting enough release with your hips on the ground. Okay, here we are. Let's shift the hips, shift the body forward and back. We'll do it about 4 times. Then side to side, 4 times. Then you make some circles, one way and then the other way with your ankle. Flex and let that foot point. Okay, so that's how to release the calf with the foam roller. The second way to do this, and I think is more effective, because my body has become accustomed to the foam roller, I use a block and a ball. Place the block onto the ground on the flattest setting, so you have the most surface area to work with. Take the ball, and we'll place it at that upper zone of the calf. And you'll see, as soon as you put the ball underneath that calf, you'll immediately feel something a little more pointed, giving you just a little bit more pressure into that calf. Finally, make your sandwich. Now, some of you are happy here, and you'll continue you can start by making circles with the ankle, one way and then another way, and then flexing and pointing the foot. Some of you are accustomed to taking care of your calves every single day and need a little bit more pressure. From that point on, you'll lift the pelvis up off of the ground. You can make some circles. You can see I'm having a hard time keeping my balance here, and that ball just kind of floats out right from underneath the calf. So just be careful as you do this. All right, so that's one zone. Repeat the process. Repeat the process to the inside of the calf. Oh, this is a lot more tender for me. So I'm not lifting my pelvis up here. You can lift up your pelvis if that feels good for you. Can I lift it? Ooh, yeah, that's quite a lot. And then we move to the outer part of the upper zone of the calf. Make that sandwich. Ooh. And then make your circles. Circle one way and then circle the other way. Those rascally little muscles are kind of slipping and sliding, and I'm having a hard time stabilizing here just on one side of my calf. Okay, Now let's move down to the lower part of the calf. I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit, and then I put the ball down right underneath the calf, right in the center, a little bit lower. Make your sandwich, cross that ankle over, and then if you feel like it, you can always lift up. For me, it's harder to find stability to lift up when I'm on a ball, but if you can coordinate that motion, go for it. I'm gonna try to do it here. There you go, and then you can flex, point the foot, and make some circles. Yeah, too hard for me to coordinate it. You might be able to get it done. Go to the inside of the calf, cross that ankle over, make some circles one way, make some circles the other way. Sometimes I have a lucky day and I'm able to lift my pelvis up and everything balances out. Okay, and then the other side. Go to more the outer part of the calf this time. Make that sandwich, cross it over, make some circles one way and then the other way, and flex and point the foot. Okay, so that is one way for you to, two ways for you to open up your calf muscles. I love to retest my mobility and see how it feels with a little stretch in the end. And do that by taking that leg back and bending that knee, maybe moving it from side to side. But did you know that even though the Achilles tendon attaches right down at the bottom of the heel, there is a continuous line of connective tissue all through the foot called the plantar fascia. If you have questions about how to release that, and because we are all connected, feel free to check out the next how-to video on how to release your plantar fascia.